Cruise lines are masters at squeezing every dollar out of you, but what if I told you there are 17 hacks they desperately hope you never find out because it flips the power back to you? We're talking the drink package trick that could save you $500. The secret cabin spots no one books, but you should, and even the peephole hack most cruisers have never even heard of. I've seen cruise lines pull these tricks on thousands of passengers. But after years of cruising and helping millions of viewers online, I know exactly how to beat the system. By the end, you'll know how to save money, cruise smarter, and avoid the traps that most passengers fall into. And if you love cruising, or just hate getting played, make sure to subscribe right now so you never miss a single money-saving hack. Hack 1. Never prepay gratuities. Prepaying gratuities is like tipping a waiter before you've even tasted the food. Once the cruise line has your money, your leverage is gone. I've seen stewards vanish halfway through a cruise, yet their tips were already secured. That's the trap. The smarter move is to opt out when booking, then adjust your tips at guest services based on the service you actually receive. Want VIP treatment? Hand your steward a $10 or $20 bill on day one. It sets the tone for excellent service all week. Some cruisers keep the auto tips to support the hidden crew, then add cash extras. So would you prepay or pay as you go? Drop your vote below. Hack 2. Power strip trap. Packing for a cruise means gadgets everywhere. Phones, watches, tablets, cameras, and yes, that hair straightener you swore you'd leave at home. But here's the catch. Most cabins have just 2 outlets, and cruise lines ban almost all power strips. Security pulled one from my bag faster than the soda I tried sneaking on board. The fix is simple. Bring a compact USB hub with multiple ports. These charge all your devices without breaking ship rules. Need a regular plug? Pair it with a power bank under 100 watt-hours. With the right setup, you'll outsmart the cabin's outdated design and always have your gear charged, without getting your stuff confiscated at security. Hack 3. Drink package math. The unlimited drink package sounds like paradise. Endless cocktails, coffee, bottled water. But unless you're planning on knocking back 7 margaritas every single day, you're losing money. At $70 a day, that's the break-even point, and most people don't drink that much. And remember, cruise lines often require everyone in the cabin to buy the package, even if one person barely drinks. Here's how to beat the system. Do the math before you buy. Many cruisers spend less just paying as they go, or skip the alcohol package and grab smaller options like soda, water, or coffee bundles. These drink package hacks keep your wallet full and your choices flexible. Hack 4. Interior cabin hidden gems. Everyone sees the rock-bottom price of an interior cabin and thinks they've scored a bargain, until they spend the week above a nightclub or under the gym. But here's the secret. Some interior cabins are absolute gems. On one cruise, my cheapest cabin turned out to be nearly twice the size because it was a strange, overlooked shape tucked mid-ship between quiet decks. Pro move. Treat the deck plan like a treasure map. Look for oddly shaped rooms or midship spots surrounded by other cabins. These often mean quieter nights, less foot traffic, and sometimes extra square footage at no extra cost. With the right pick, an interior cabin can feel like a hidden luxury. Hack 5. Embarkation day. Buffet trap. Step onto a cruise ship on embarkation day and you'll see the same scene. Hundreds of passengers rushing to the buffet like it's Black Friday. The result? Wilting salads, rubbery pizza, lukewarm pasta, and no free tables in sight. The cruise line counts on this chaos, but here's how you beat it. First, drop your bags in your cabin so you're not dragging luggage through the crowds. Then, head to the main dining room or check the app for alternative lunch spots. Many ships quietly open specialty restaurants with discounted lunch menus or poolside grills with fresh options. Start your vacation with calm, not chaos. Comment below, buffet or dining room on day 1. Hack 6. Best times to eat on a cruise ship. Timing your meals is the difference between eating like royalty and fighting for scraps. Dinner at 5:30 means the freshest food, best service, and quiet tables. At 7 o'clock you're eating food that's been sitting under heat lamps, while servers rush between overcrowded tables. Breakfast has its sweet spot too. Arrive between 7 o'clock and 8 a.m., after the early birds, but before the late risers. Even buffets follow rhythms. Show up about 30 minutes after opening when the first wave clears and food is still fresh. Pro hack, watch the crew. They know exactly when each station is replenished, and if you follow them you'll never eat a soggy meal again. Hack 7. Free hidden dining gems. Most passengers crowd into the buffet, fighting over pancakes and coffee like it's the only option. Meanwhile, I'm sitting in the main dining room enjoying a free made-to-order breakfast with no lines and real service. This is one of the best-kept secrets on many ships. Hidden dining gems that don't cost a dime. Late at night, some pizza counters or delis stay open long after the buffet shuts down. And here's the bonus. Basic room service breakfast is often completely free. Imagine fresh coffee and pastries delivered to your cabin while everyone else battles the morning crowds. Explore on day one, ask crew where they eat, and you'll unlock these unadvertised dining perks. Hack 8 peephole security. Most people never think about it, but that little peephole in your cabin door isn't always one way. Under the right lighting or with a simple tool, someone outside can actually see into your room. It's unsettling, but the fix is incredibly simple. Bring a Band-Aid, a sticky note, or buy a cheap sliding peephole cover online. Stick it on the moment you arrive. For even more peace of mind, carry a portable door lock. It wedges into the frame and makes it nearly impossible for anyone to enter, even with a key card. Is spying common? Probably not, but this hack gives you complete control over your privacy on board. Hack 9, quietest cabin locations. Not all cabins are created equal. On one cruise, I slept like a baby in a midship cabin sandwiched between passenger decks. On another, I was under the gym and woke up every morning at 5 a.m. to dumbbells slamming on the floor. Cruise lines won't warn you about these noise traps. The rule is simple. Check what's above, below, and across from your cabin. Avoid spots under pools, theaters, or buffets, and skip rooms near elevators, clubs, or kids' areas. The quietest cabins are usually midship, surrounded by other sleeping guests. If in doubt, call the cruise line and ask which decks are quietest. Your sleep will thank you. Hack 10 photo scams. You know that $25 photo of you mid-bite at dinner? Yeah? No thanks. Cruise lines hire photographers to snap you everywhere, on the gangway, in the dining room, even by the pool. Then they put those shots in the photo gallery, hoping you'll cave and buy. Here's the truth. You can get the same backgrounds and even better photos using your own phone. Those grand staircases and sunset backdrops aren't exclusive to the pros. Just ask a crew member or a fellow passenger to take your picture. With portrait mode, you'll get professional-looking shots without the $25 price tag. Save the money, keep the memories, and laugh at the scam. Hack 11. Drink of the day trap. That colorful cocktail with the cute name and tiny umbrella might look irresistible. But here's the expose. That $9 drink probably costs the cruise line about $1.50 to make, using bottom-shelf liquor and sugary mixers. If you're on the drink package, it's even worse. You're wasting your daily allowance on the cheapest stuff on board. Instead, ask your bartender what's fresh that day. Many will steer you toward better pours or cocktails actually worth sipping, or stick with classics like mojitos, whiskey sours, or espresso martinis, drinks with real ingredients and balanced flavor. Don't fall for the gimmick. Drink smart, not sweet. Hack 12. Luggage tag fail. Picture this. I once watched a fellow cruiser spend 2 full days without his luggage, all because the flimsy paper tag ripped off somewhere between the terminal and the cabin. Don't let that be you. The fix is ridiculously simple. Buy clear plastic luggage tag holders online. They're cheap, tough, and practically indestructible. If you don't have them, reinforce your paper tag with clear packing tape, front and back. And here's the pro backup. Put a spare info sheet with your name and cabin number inside your suitcase. That way, even if the outside tag vanishes, your bag will still find you. Hack 13. Disembark, last. Here's the scene. Hundreds of passengers dragging luggage, cramming into elevators, and standing in endless customs lines like it's a contest to see who can get off first. Meanwhile, I'm still on board, sipping a quiet coffee in an empty lounge, watching the chaos from above. By the time I disembark, my suitcase is waiting alone on the pier, easy to spot with zero stress. If you don't have an early flight, this is the smartest way to end your cruise. No lines, no stress, no rush, just one last moment of peace before the real world kicks back in. Disembark last, and exit like a VIP. Hack 14, balcony door safety. Ever see a cabin door slam shut like a guillotine? That's what happens when you leave your cabin door and balcony door open at the same time. The wind tunnel effect can whip through your room with enough force to rattle furniture, and slam that heavy door so hard it could injure someone. This isn't just a quirky cruise story, it's a real safety hazard reported by countless travelers. The fix is simple, never keep both doors open together. Enjoy your balcony, enjoy the breeze, but always close one door before opening the other. Safety first, because no vacation memory should include a trip to the ship's medical center. Hack 15, cruise card tracking. That little plastic card in your pocket isn't just your room key, it's an RFID tracker that maps your every move around the ship. The cruise line uses it to track spending, dining habits, even how often you visit certain areas. Sounds creepy, right? But here's the twist. It can actually work in your favor. If you ever dispute a charge, your activity log proves where you really were. Some ships even let you track your family through the app, saving hours of "where are you" text messages. Yes, Big Cruise Brother is watching, but with the right mindset, you can use that data to your advantage. Hack 16. Wi-Fi workaround. Cruise Wi-Fi costs a fortune, usually $20 to $30 per device per day, and half the time, it's slower than dial-up from the 90s. On my first cruise, I made the rookie mistake of buying Wi-Fi for 2 devices. $200 later, I'd basically paid to send a handful of emails. Here's the smarter way. Buy just one package and share it by turning your phone into a hotspot while in airplane mode. Prep offline apps before sailing. Google Maps, Kindle Books, Spotify downloads. You'll need them more than you think. And pro tip, wait until day 2 or 3. Cruise lines often slash Wi-Fi prices once they realize packages aren't selling. Hack 17. Port Day Spa. Hack cruise ship. Spas love to charge luxury prices, $150 massages, $200 facials, and then pressure you into buying pricey products afterward. I learned this the hard way when I booked a massage on embarkation day and paid nearly double what I should have. The insider move? Book spa treatments on port days. While everyone else is exploring ashore, the spa is empty, and they slash prices to fill the schedule. Last day specials are another goldmine. Rates often drop as demand dries up before disembarkation. And here's the key. Always decline the upsell politely. Often, they'll drop it, and sometimes even discount the service itself. Luxury for less, no gimmicks. So now you know the hacks. The secrets to saving money, eating better, sleeping deeper, and staying safer than 90% of cruisers out there. The cruise lines don't want you armed with this info, but now you are. If you don't want to get played by cruise lines, hit that like button and subscribe. It helps more smart cruisers like you discover these tips, and drop a comment with your favorite hack. Ready for your next insider edge? Check out my other cruise hack videos right here.